summing up here. There's no motivation here. I just don't feel like walking at all. Been sitting around for a week and a half, you know, and I just don't feel like doing it. But we gotta go into the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe. That's the third shrine that I'm hitting now. I hit one in St. Paul, I hit one in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and now Kansas City. That's the name of the game. So gotta keep on moving through these heats, through these mild mistreatments, and all the trials. God is not gonna give us a break, right? He will carry the cross with us, like that man did with Jesus. But God is not gonna take away the suffering. That you could try on your own. You know, we got billionaires that commit suicide. It's just the way things are gonna have to happen. Because you're gonna have to do it with Christ, with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. There's no other way. Sometimes when I'm walking on these roads, it's Ascension Catholic Church over there. I don't know. This is Ascension Catholic Church right there. So sometimes, man, like when I'm walking down these roads, solo by myself, not really worried about anything, until somebody tries to run me over or accelerates too fast over me. I usually just start going, and I'm like, wait, there's Santa Maria Drive, Mary Drive, Mother Mary Drive, Our Lady of Sorrows Drive. And I'm like, you know what? I'm on the right trail, right? There's Santa Maria, Mary, right? I know I'm on the right track right there. Santa Maria, that's Mother St. Mary. So I know I'm on the right track. In the suburbs of St. Louis, Missouri. I'm trying to get a phone, so I went to Walmart, try to get a phone, it won't work. So I'm gonna go to Target to see if I can get a replacement. If I can't, then I'm just gonna take off. It's just gonna work the way it does. You know, there was this dude in there, man. He was like 80 years old. He didn't know what he was doing. I didn't want to keep pushing or yelling at him, because we're supposed to respect our seniors, you know what I mean? But he wasn't doing his job. I could tell he was struggling. But the whole thing is to be merciful, right? Woo! So here's a situation, okay? So I'm here in these suburbs here, and I'm trying to see what's the deal. This is like St. Louis suburbs, so it's going to be real hard out here. You know, they got all the police force and all that type stuff, so I'm trying to see what to do, what I'm supposed to do here. I'm kind of stranded here. Pretty sure they're going to call the cops on me soon. You know, it's kind of the way it is out here, especially if you're walking around with these bags. I think you want to steal their stuff or something. So let me see, there's a place here that I can crash out. These people are super scared, bro. Paranoid. They've deep fears. You know, and I don't blame them, but I walk with Jesus. It's been very difficult lately. The crashing on my phone, that was a problem. Maybe I should just go. The houses there. I don't want to be around houses because they got dogs. And you know, dogs start barking and then it's just a problem. Let's just ask Jesus. Jesus, you take care of this stuff, man, because you're the one that made this. You know, we ain't supposed to be worried about a thing. That's what you said. So let's just go by your words. I'm gonna pray to God, and that's what I'm gonna do. And that's gonna be the situation you see right there. Right there, that's the boys in blue right there. Here's the 411. I'm behind this small situation, strip mall situation. And there's I put my situation here. I done taken all these shopping carts and these pallets. And I made a little spot here behind these dumpsters because some people came over. I think security came over. You know, 5:55 in the morning, waking up here. I had to go to mass today to the church down there. Came to this church here today for mass. I thought they had mass in that other church. They had mass in that little church over there. I have to go because these places like this, it's not the people's fault. It's just, you know, the sign of the times, I guess. 411 is 10:58, and I'm leaving this place. Had to get the phone situation resolved, so I'm on my way to the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe in KC. Well, I don't know what to do. Sometimes, man, I feel like nothing in this world makes sense. Like I'm coming to the end of my days or something. You know, like I just read the biographies of a lot of people when they were dying. It doesn't make sense anymore. Nothing really makes sense. You know how everything makes sense when you're in the world, except for a few things? You know what I'm saying? If I do this, for me, it doesn't make sense, man. It's senseless. It's like a senseless thing, this life. It's almost 2 o'clock. I had to stop there and charge my phone up a little bit. Still riding over Jesus. Just walking on this straightaway on this exceedingly hot and exceedingly humid day. Woo! Man, I wish I was a reefer. I wish I was a reefer. A reefer, man, articulated, you know, and I wish I had like cooling down, cool down, cooling down. But it's all right though, man. It's all right. The saints went through the same thing. The heats, the colds, the damps. What the whole story here is about is not about walking these distances, but it's about that in life it's like a long journey. You're going to experience the cold, the hot, the damps in your life, the people at work that give you a hard time, who hate you for your religion, neighbors, family members who disagree with you. The purpose of this is this. Is you stay with God. It doesn't matter what the odds are. It's hot out here, I want to give up. But let's keep on going. That's the story of the saints. What I understood. God is not expecting us to all walk 100,000 miles, bags on us. That's not practical. God is not like that. Some of us can't do it. I can barely do this. It's extreme grace. But whatever journey you're on in this life, you know, you push on through the hills, through the exclusions, through the diversions. See, the devil don't want me saying this. So every time I bring out my camera, noise shows up. Walk in here again. I just started to get off this straightaway. It's too hard, and it's like a drag. The drag on this makes it very difficult. I'm gonna get on the highway. There's too many people here again. I'm not really too fond of them anyways. I just don't want to deal with them. I try to get on the road. The road is a little bit smoother, makes it move faster. Because the drag on this makes everything very slow. And it's bad for the cart. You know, if I had pneumatic tires, let's go on the road. Gotta deal with the crazy drivers, but hey, the road is paved here. On the road, that restaurant over there. I need some water. That's the biggest problem right now. So I just take this. The wheels, they roll smoother. And it's way better. Waking up here. I'm about to go in that river and get some water. I ran out of water. Passed through this town, there were nothing but bars. And I'm just gonna go up in that river and see if I get some water then purified. Yeah, I'm boiling water from the river right there. I just boiled that water over there. Took more water from the river. Beautiful Missouri over here. I passed through this little town and the people, they were kind of like, meh. I was like, man, forget about it. God made a river. I got some bleach. I boiled the water up and then I chlorinated for cure the odor. You know what I mean? So here I am. It's 9:26. So I came here last night. I had nowhere to go. It was dark and I was thirsty. I had no water. I picked up 3 beers, 3 cans of Bud Light, and I just picked them up. I don't like to drink beer. I didn't know beer could actually rehydrate you when you're thirsty. I just downed them down. I was so thirsty. And I just walked here trying to figure out where I'm gonna put my tent at, and I seen this log here, and I just put my tent over there. You know, and so there I filled a little water. You know what I mean? I say about 40 ounces. So that's it. Here's where I camped last night. I'm charging my phone and all that. Okay, so here I am in this place, just walking, slugging it through. Man, it's hot out here today. Calling for rains later, but I decided to go back to the trail because the hills up there is ridiculous on the road. So I'm in this little town, and these rednecks started shooting. Hey, they're trying to scare me. I ain't scared of these rednecks, man. Jesus, what they have forgotten. I'm out here. I'm just gonna have to call it quits. Peace be with you in the name of our living God. I didn't have water yesterday, and I ended up drinking like 3 beers before I went to bed because I picked them up, and I was like, I'm so thirsty. I'm drinking beers now. Sheesh. You know, it was a blessing because if it weren't for them beers, I'd have been really desperate. So today I'm gonna try to crash here early and recover from the 3 beers that I picked up yesterday, and I had no water. I didn't know that beer is not really good because it fatigues you, it makes you tired. You know what I'm saying? Like what I am right now, I'm very tired. Let me try to get up in this woodwork here and see what's the deal.